college football ready to roll in week 3. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in before the game with the Hoosiers head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week, do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hilltoppers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Hoosiers offense to go on the attack first. And here comes Josh Hoover. Came over from TCU through the portal in the offseason. He had a tough time getting anything started in that loss last time out. 3 interceptions and was sacked 4 times. The run inside. It's Beebe. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman, like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. And you got, anytime you have 2 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around, and that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Preston. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Hoover. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. On target over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his open. Drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The give on the option. Maybe some room here. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Martin. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach taking those risks, but when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So Western Kentucky's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Flowers. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Hicks. Could be an alley. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught outside the numbers, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
With the catch, it's Marsh. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offense is really featured.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They'll run for it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air, it's Hoover. Makes the catch, it's shot. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with.
There's a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once, like they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gonna run it. It's Hicks. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Finds the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. They'll give it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Throwing right. It's complete. And he's dragged down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll throw on third and short. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Working the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, WKU.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's shot. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hoosiers will line it up on first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 7 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Ole Miss keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Now back to your game in Bloomington. They've opened up this halftime advantage behind a banner day so far from their offense. Zigging when the defense is zagging. Dialing up just the right plays at just the right times. It's been a clinic so far. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
That's reeled in. It's Hicks. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He
makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Topper. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stopped short of the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Running inside. It's Beebe. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Going to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Beebe. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Headed to the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hoosiers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there, give your guy a chance, and it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. This is a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as the...
Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush is on him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Gonna run it, it's Beebe.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Beebe. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. To throw, it's Hoover. Tight end finds a soft spot. Runs through, man, and he might have some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Marsh. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Keeps it on the draw. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Hoosiers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Indiana! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you were willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense gets set for second down. Delayed handoff. It's Hicks. There's some room. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They'll move the wide receiver to the air on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. In the red area, it's Hicks. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration, get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Finds a man in the middle. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. The Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Running inside, it's Martin. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. We'll get it started here in overtime. Some misdirection with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Here's a heat. Across the 15. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass.
Makes a grab. On the defense, shoves him out of bounds at the 2.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder.
Touchdown, Indiana! They strike first in the extra period.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. They want to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They they take the lead here in the second overtime period. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. The snap sets up the throw. Got his man on the right. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Hoover. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. They've got to get it in on the two-point try to force a third overtime. He wants to throw it. He got it. Two-point try is good, and we'll keep playing football in triple overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Send the tight end in motion. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. He'll do it himself on the draw. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. Barges ahead. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied. Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. That's it. That's the ball game. The two-point try gets it done. My pulse rate is still through.